You ever replay a conversation from 3 days ago and suddenly realize you should have said something slightly different? Not dramatically different, just better, smarter, less awkward. And then your brain goes, wait, did that come off wrong? And now you're mentally drafting a follow-up message you'll never send. If that sounds familiar, congratulations. You might be an overthinker. Not the chaotic kind, the quiet kind. The kind whose mind never really clocks out. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much, it's a specific relationship with uncertainty. And once you see the patterns, a lot of your mental habits start to make sense. Let's start with the anticipator. This is the person who lives slightly ahead of the present moment. Before a meeting, they've already imagined how it could go well and how it could go wrong. Before sending a message, they reread it 5 times, not because it's bad, but because it might be misunderstood. Psychologically, this comes from a brain trained to scan for risk. Anticipators aren't pessimistic, they're preventive. Their mind believes that if it can foresee every outcome, it can avoid pain. The problem? Life doesn't cooperate with that plan. Then there's the post-event analyzer. These are the people who seem calm during the moment, and then unravel later. They'll smile, nod, participate, and only afterward does the replay begin. Every word gets examined, every pause reinterpreted. This happens because their brain feels safer analyzing the past than risking the future. It's control, delayed. If this is you, you might notice that the moment you're alone, your thoughts get louder. Another profile is the meaning extractor. Overthinkers like this aren't just thinking, they're interpreting. A short reply becomes a signal. A tone shift becomes a message. Silence becomes a story. Their mind is always asking, what does this mean? This comes from high sensitivity to social and emotional cues. It's not imagination, it's awareness without a filter. And without boundaries, awareness turns into exhaustion. But here's the twist. Overthinking isn't a flaw. It's an intelligence that lost its off switch. Overthinkers tend to be perceptive, empathetic, and deeply reflective. Their minds are good at nuance. The issue isn't depth, it's direction. When thinking stops serving understanding and starts feeding anxiety, that's when it hurts. So the real question isn't, how do I stop overthinking? It's, what is my mind trying to protect me from? Because once you notice the pattern, you gain choice. You don't have to follow every thought just because it shows up. So, which type sounded most like you? And when your mind starts looping, what do you think it's really afraid of?